Hello boys, my name is Yoshi and welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle for Switch. I'm just gonna go right into it and say that in the last episode, we were going through the challenges in the lava pit. You can see half of them are done, but half of them are also not done. That's because we didn't have enough time to finish them. So now we're gonna go back and actually do them. So we're gonna start off with Might and Main. So yeah, here we go. More challenges. Oh boy, this is not gonna be fun. Anyway, we tackled some hard but certainly doable challenges with enough effort. Some actually mostly easy ones just took long, but who knows what's gonna happen. Ooh, it's one of these again. Haven't seen this in a while. Defeat all enemies, but with a 1-turn limit. I see a lot of extra enemies in there, so I think I kind of have an idea of what strat I need. That is, I don't think I want to use Rabbid Peach here. In fact, I want to use... Actually, before we do anything, I do have to do something, because I did have to weaken the character's weapons, at least primary weapons, down to the rank 1 of each. So we'll start by setting Mario's weapon back to normal, Rabbid Peach's weapon back to normal, and Vaguer Luigi's weapon back to normal as well. Okay, so he does get an ultimate weapon. Alright, so that problem has been fixed, and from here, I'm just gonna see what I can get with the other characters. Okay, I'm probably gonna save up and get a heal range a bit with Peach. Doesn't seem like I'll need it, but I feel like I'd rather have it. Alright, anyway. Rather than Luigi, I'm just gonna give you Wheaton, since we don't have much of a choice otherwise. Luigi, you will actually get a little bit more itchy feet range. Rabbid Mario, I'm gonna wait until I can get Magnet Dance with you. That might be too far away. I'm just gonna ignore you for now. You'll just wait that, I guess. Yoshi, I said I wanted to do, I think, high ground bonus with you, so I'm gonna give you that. And I'm not gonna do much else. One thing I will do, though, is put in Rabbid Mario and still have in Luigi. Because this is a 1-turn battle! The HP doesn't really matter. The only important thing is that we have enough dashes to defeat everyone. Speaking of which, I need to check. Is Luigi's damage strong enough? If that's not the case, I think I actually have to fix his damage. Because I think those are like 50 and yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to sacrifice his skills. Despite having full power, we're still gonna have to reset his skills. I guess one thing I should do is get the usual stuff I usually max with him first. Like this, GP cooldown, this, all of this. Then all of this. Then I'll probably just kind of go with whatever I can do after that. So I'm gonna give him a bit of range maybe, and then throw. Oh wow, I thought I had more orbs. Whatever, I'll give you some high ground bonus as well. That should balance you out a bit more. And there we go. Now we are done. Let's just get into battle instead of wasting time, and oh my goodness, we are freaking... Oh, actually, Rabbid Mario's already in a good spot. I thought he was in a bad spot. But yeah, looks like they kind of had an idea already of what you needed to do, pretty much. So yeah, Rabbid Mario has a big busted dash, you know? A thing called AoE dash. We pretty much have to use it here. That's pretty much our objective. Alright, the question is, what do I do after using the dash? Well, I obviously want the other characters to dash the enemies over here, so I think for starters, what I'm gonna do is probably just defeat all the enemies here, honestly. It doesn't really matter who I defeat. Just as long as I defeat them with dashes, I'll be fine. So you're pretty much intended to use, I actually forgot to check over here. That's fine. Alright. Then, where can I stop and successfully hit the enemy? I don't think I can stop anywhere. Probably just there, I guess. So yeah, we're pretty much just dashing to clear all the enemies here. Well, you pretty much kind of need Rabbid Mario for this, though. Alright, we're gonna lure them in so they hopefully get into a spot where we can attack one of them. Okay, we couldn't get into a good spot, unfortunately. I'm just gonna leave him because of that, then. And then, Luigi, I'm gonna... Alright, someone is gonna have to attack that enemy for sure, but we also need to ideally use our combo attacks to do a lot of damage. Let's see here. Okay, I think I kind of already get the idea now. So Mario, you're gonna attack that enemy first. Someone has to, at least, do that. So we'll do that first. Then what I'm gonna do is, Mario, you're gonna dash this enemy and then stomp this one over here. So yeah, this is less of a battle of skills and wits and more of a battle of just dash everyone. Pretty much, this is just a test of can you do as much attacks as you can. If so, good. In case you haven't noticed, this battle is not actually that bad. You just need Rabbid Mario's dash up, which honestly isn't that hard to set up, and make sure that he has the triple dash, not the single one. And yeah, this battle's actually not that bad. Like I said, these are more puzzle battles than actual battles, because once you know what to do, they're actually super easy. So yeah, hard challenge, actually pretty easy. Probably the easiest challenge in here so far. Didn't really take much effort at all. I guess it's a nice break after what we had before. Sheesh. Anyway, we're going to move on to chapter number 7, A Walk on the Fireside. Something tells me we're going to have to deal with lava here. It's just an idea, but I think that's probably what we're going to have to deal with. And yes, I think I have to mention before, even though it doesn't say blind playthrough in my setup, I am doing these challenges for the first time, so don't be surprised if I mess up. It's just a thing that happens. Ooh, it's an escort spawny challenge, but this time we're in the middle of a volcano. He doesn't have that far to move, but there is also lava in his way, and some other enemies everywhere. Oh my goodness, I am not really much clue in the world of what to do. Actually, it's probably easier to just use Rabbid Mario again and make your Luigi, but one thing I am going to do is, I'm actually going to look at Tactic Cam. I want to see where these guys start. Well, let's just say we have a lot of enemies here. 15 dozen uppers, 3 dozen enemies, and these big lava smashers right next to Spawny. Oh my goodness. It's safe to say Spawny's not obviously gonna die if we do, unless we do something, but it's not like we can just use Rabbid Mario to take them all out anyway. Cause like, we can't take them all out right away. And it's a free turn battle too, so it's like, what are you gonna do? Spawny's just kinda trapped here. Well, I'm actually kind of confused what to do, but from what it looks like, I'm probably not going to be advised to use Rabbid Peach to do something. I feel like that's just not gonna work, but at the same time, I don't think I can win without Luigi either. You know what? Let's just test my first idea first, and that is using this, but have it to where it takes out these enemies. Oh wait, I think I see what I'm supposed to do now, but that's still not gonna really change much. So what I should do is, for starters, I need to take out a lot of these AKs, so we'll start by eliminating them first. Oh, okay, well, at least we got that out of the way early. Vegeta and use Steely Stare to hopefully protect our friend, and I'm probably better off not even moving him over there. I think I'm just gonna have to hope that these smashers don't immediately take out Spawny. Other than that, I don't really have much of a choice of where to go with Spawny. Safe to say, Spawny's definitely gonna take some damage. In fact, he's probably gonna take a lot of damage because we don't really have a good way to get this battle done. But the real problem is, what do we actually do for the setups? If we don't do anything, Spawny is definitely gonna die, but if do something incorrect with someone, then Spawny's also going to die. So it's kind of like, what do we even do? Okay, well, I think I have kind of an idea. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna have to weaken these enemies as much as we can, move as close as we can to them so that they can hopefully still be in range but not be blocked by us. And then I think I'm just gonna go here and do other stuff. Now, I did pick Rabbid Mario for a specific reason. I need his AoE, otherwise there's just no way in heck I'm gonna win this. Oh, I forgot about this. Jeez, Luigi, your range is ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna restart the challenge, because I do want to have Luigi Steely Stare active for a battle. So, in fact, I think to make this easier, I'm just gonna do the Rabbid Mario movement now, rather than later. But I don't want to use, but I don't want to use Hero Shot or like Power yet. It's probably better saved for a turn 2. Still gonna do this, just gonna not have the other enemies move in. And yeah, okay, looks like we got basically what we wanted. We just want as many of them to die as we can. I honestly don't care if one of them fully survives at all. As long as we stay up, it should be fine. Other than that, for sure we're gonna have to use Luigi's AoE, and we're also gonna have to use Mario as well. We pretty much have to use both of their AoEs if we want to stand a chance at surviving this. If we don't do this enough times, our answers are just straight up going to lose the battle for us, because we'll just get hit by too many enemies, and he'll pretty much guaranteed to die at that point. But at the same time, we can't really have him not take damage here. I'm thinking I'm just gonna move him like here or something. If that doesn't work, then that's fine. Because I don't know what will work otherwise. Now the question is, do I go for the attacker things later, or do I just attack with Mario right away and try to eliminate an enemy? If I'm gonna do that, I'm probably gonna want to do it with the other attacker. Also, I just realized I should not have used a honey weapon on Mario. This is actually gonna be really bad if he crits, because we want to actually bounce an enemy. Alright, well, I think it's actually more obvious. We have to go for this for sure. Oh, perfect. Alright. It didn't crit anyway. So now our friend should finish off the battle for us. There we go. Anyways, using Mario's Hero Sight is definitely the play here. We pretty much have to have it to where at least one enemy gets taken out by their heal shot. Otherwise, there's no way I'm gonna survive. Fortunately, that enemy ended up moving first, but now that enemy won't hit Spawny, so at least that time. So through some miracle, we managed to actually make Spawny take no damage at all. Okay, never mind. Alright, he did take a bit, but honestly, that's to be expected. Alright, I'll just use M-Power, because it doesn't really matter what I do from here. And, I think I want to use Mario's attack first. I'll just do that right off the bat. I did not even see where that other enemy went. Oh, there's only one, and he went over there. Well, before we do that, let's, focus on taking out this next. There we go. One last enemy to deal with. We probably could have defeated it if we had had our setup going, but I don't really care. Alright, Mario. Someone is gonna have to bait out an attack, and Mario, I don't really care about your movement, so let's check first if Luigi can actually feed. He can. We'll just do that now, rather than later. And Mario, you're actually gonna attempt to dash this enemy. If he gets knocked back, then that's fine. We can just try again later. Okay, no, he did not get knocked back. I do remember one of these enemies, I forget which one it is, but one of them can potentially knock you back. Alright, well, there's not much else to do now, but just move Spawny, I guess. So yeah, let's move Spawny over here. Put this on, and Luigi, I'm just gonna have some fun a bit. I'm gonna send you over here. I don't need this, but I feel like it's probably better to do this and not do anything. And then we'll just have to pass the turn and move Spawny one more time to finish off the battle. Miraculously, we only had to reset one time there, and that was mostly just because I didn't do Rabbid Mario's turn properly. And that was actually for a specific reason, because I wanted Mario's Hero Shot and Luigi's Steely Stare still active by the end of the turn, because if all three of those specials survived, Spawny would have definitely died, so we needed to make sure we did that, but he ended up pretty much taking no damage except for that one other enemy, so that ended up being pretty well, actually. Definitely an intimidating battle, though. I think we pretty much needed both our characters on that. Anyways, we got Rules of Attraction now. Something tells me a certain opponent is going to show up in this. I just have an idea, but whatever. But yeah. It's a bit of a tricky battle. Let's see what we have to deal with next. Okay. Defeat 10 enemies, specifically 10 enemies, but it's on a 10 turn limit, and we're in... safe to say I don't think we really need this so I think I'm gonna have some fun, since this is 10 turns, which is a really, really long time for a battle to take. Yeah, that's right, folks. We get to use our boy, Yoshi. After going through stuff, Yoshi isn't quite as good as I thought he would. He does have some useful techniques. I just think the other characters have better stuff than him. And the fact that he can only use his crit move so often means it only has some small uses here and there. So, not really a lot you can do with him. But he's particularly useful if you can use a guaranteed crit buff to make him attack his opponents guaranteed. Alright, I'm actually kind of deciding whether or not I should use this attack or not. I was actually also considering whether or not to use Mario. My initial plan was just Rabbid Mario it up, like always, but I have a better idea. Instead, I'm gonna make them Oh, that's why I didn't crit. I can see now why that was the case. Alright. Oh, great. Neither of us can go up there. Second thought. I don't like that range. I checked the range to see if that setup was good, but I forgot that it's this battle area where you don't really have a lot of range to begin with. Well, we can still make this work with the healing thing, but I think Yoshi will have to go, unfortunately. Actually, no, wait, maybe we could still use him. I just... I don't know. Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Doesn't seem like we have a good range anyway, so we're gonna stick with our boy Luigi instead, because we need his 50 feet, unfortunately. If we didn't need this, we probably wouldn't have to use that first, but what can you do? Alright. We'll just play the battle from here and just kind of see what happens. Alright, well, who do I want to move first? Well, I think it's probably obvious I don't want to be in this area immediately right off the bat. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have Mario melee attack this enemy here. And then kind of see what to do after that. Yeah. Oh, cool. We can eliminate 2 enemies. Alright, let's do that right away. Then we'll move Rabbid Peach over here. And I guess since she has the double triple dash, we can make use of that. Sure, we'll do that. Just weakening enemies up as much as we can here. I know using Yoshi certainly could have worked, it's just that, after moving through a lot of the game, I think, despite having some somewhat decent AoE, I think Yoshi is not nearly as strong as I thought he was. Initially, I thought he was a lot more stronger, but it's not the case, and since this team is probably better long-term anyway, just don't think it's worth it to have Yoshi here. The main reason I wanted to do it is because I saw, oh, it's 10 turns, so it doesn't matter, but I'm done playing around. I want to actually beat this game, you know. Alright, I'm just going to move Luigi and target the point I want to target. So we'll have him hide here. That should work. I get it, I probably could have used a different setup, and my Yoshi setup certainly could have worked, it's just that there's a blind playthrough, I don't really know what to do. I was actually gonna run without Luigi. I figured if I didn't get up here immediately, that was not gonna work. Oh, okay, well, we're gonna have to rotate between this part now. So, what is this? Probably more of those shield guys, I guess. We're probably best off going either here or somewhere else. Well, for sure we're gonna use Hero Shot, Mario. Oh, perfect. Actually, that's exactly what I wanted to do. See, that was all according to plan, guys. We knew that that was gonna happen, so we, according to plan, now the Chain Chomp's gonna defeat our enemy for us. And I'm gonna move Luigi over here, because I don't really have another choice. So I'm gonna just Steely Stare now. Probably can just throw herself over here. We don't want her to get tapped by our enemy at the same time, so probably just put her over here. We still want to be close enough to go down the pipe, obviously, but better to do that. Now, I forgot to mention, yes, this battle is a mixed segment. I should have actually mentioned why I restarted. Because, this battle doesn't actually go faster unless you defeat more enemies. Because the amount of enemies that spawn, it's basically based on the number of enemies you defeat. So every time we defeat like 1 or 6 enemies, that many enemies will respawn. So since we defeated a lot of them, way more of them appear up top. Okay, well. Okay. Not a lot we could do otherwise. So I guess we basically get less enemies spawning here on here, and it mainly depends on what we use for our movement. Okay, I don't want to necessarily take out my friends right away. So I want to instead use a Ouija to cleanse both of them, but still be in a good spot. I'm going to throw them like here, I guess. I still want to use this to take out these enemies, but I think what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to take out this enemy first. Rabbit Beach. I keep calling it Ray of Beach because I can never get the two. I always get the two confused, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and dash the enemy that has a weaker HP, or I mean more HP. And we'll move the Mario as well. Then he can pretty much just take out this guy over here. We'll have to move him so that Luigi has enough range to force the sentry out, otherwise he might not be able to use it at all. Actually, also, I don't even need to do that since we only have to defeat 2 enemies. So we'll just use this. I just moved it so that they moved our characters so targeted. I get it, I could just fail them on purpose and the battle would still end, though I'm not sure if that would work out really well, so just wanted to play it safe. And sorry I didn't use Yoshi there, I just kind of pooped. I probably could have used Yoshi, but then it would have taken longer, so maybe to make up for it, maybe I'll have to use Yoshi in this next battle anyways. We'll see. We did use him at the start of the mission a bit, and we did make it work. But there's definitely some tricky stuff. And like this uphill battle we're about to have. Yeah, that's really the challenge name. Uphill battle. I just thought I'd have to mention it. Okay, I can definitely make the combo setup work, by the way, but I'm thinking Rabbid, Mario, and Yoshi. Like regular Yoshi. Oh wait, maybe not, because this is a reach area battle again. Okay, so this is different, but now the enemies aren't the Smasher variety. Probably easiest to say that we'll probably get to have to. Oh wait, I just realized Luigi doesn't matter, sort of. He actually still has a good team jump, but there's a problem. In case you haven't noticed, yeah, we don't really have that much movement here. And since pipe range is fixed, we can't actually get to the spot with all the characters. Here, I'll just show you. See, this is as far as you can move. So while moving to the first pipe is not bad, moving to everything else is going to be a big problem. However, we do see that there is a tornado on the side, which means we're probably gonna have to use that to get to the spot we need to go. Just saying. Mario, you have the worst movement, so probably the first thing I'm gonna do with you is just put you there, since your turn doesn't really matter as much. And then we'll kind of just see what we can do with the other characters. Turns out we can move them all to the locations, then we could probably just do that right off the bat instead. Actually, this might work. If Peach gets knocked back, this can work, so I guess I wasn't being silly. It looks like Luigi is still gonna be used. It's just kind of sad we can't cheese this battle with Luigi itchy feet. Because for those of you who don't know, I'll just show you. That's the range that Luigi has before using itchy feet. If we use itchy feet and then go in a pipe, as you see, it's the same pipe exit range every time. Now you can see where the problem is. Luigi's pipe range cannot be buffed by default. That means you pretty much have no choice but to do other stuff. So that means by default we are going to have to use this critical balance. The good news is there is a Saturn, so we're going to have to use that to get Rabbid Peach into this area, which hopefully should work now. Oh, what? Okay, that is a completely different spot than I expected. I thought it was going to move over to the right, but I was wrong. Well, at least now I know where it goes, but like, I'm confused. Oh, I guess it just moves to there. See, I thought it was going to move more to a different side. Okay, well, now that I know what to do, it should be pretty easy. So we'll still move Mario to that location that I was going for. The difference is Rabbid Peach is gonna need to go a little bit more over to the edge. Actually, that actually weakens her movement more often than not, so I'm not gonna team jump with her at all. Instead, I'm gonna move, like, I'm gonna try this spot first. If that doesn't work, I'll move somewhere else. From there, it doesn't really matter what Luigi does, because all we actually need to do is team jump with Mario, and you see we have like one tiny spot where we can do that. So I'm gonna do that because that's faster than watching both team jump animations play out at the same time. Otherwise, we're gonna end the turn just like we did before. But hopefully this time, though, Peach will now be moved into the right spot. And we didn't get moved correctly because apparently I was. So it bounced me forward. Great. Yeah, a lot of this is pretty much trial and error. Once you know the exact spot to stand, it's not as bad, but before you know the exact spot to stand, it's actually kind of tricky. We pretty much have to do this with that specific setup with Rabbid Peach, though, because there's no way she can just reach that. And in there. Alright, that pattern did not work. And neither did that other one. I'm gonna try this spot instead. I don't want to cheat this, because I think I am pretty much close to the solution. In fact, I think this is the solution right here. I just need to know where the correct spot is. Because, yeah, if I had known where the correct spot is, it would have been done already. Well, we go again. Again! Oh, wait a minute. Where did Peach go? She actually didn't even get moved to the side. She got moved over there. So I actually do have the position correct. I had to move Luigi to a different spot. So all this time I was actually moving to the right spot. Well, now that I know that, it shouldn't actually be that hard. So we'll still move Mario the same distance. It's just now we actually have to move Luigi to a different spot instead. So I definitely got the correct position with Peach there. It's not here. It's over here. It's just I didn't expect it to move her to the right. So, yeah. So I think the actual thing is we have to move. Luigi was actually in the wrong spot, so we actually have to get him to move to a different option over here, and that was the problem. Alright. Still gonna end the turn in the same way, except this time, hopefully... Okay, we can see better. Yeah, I was right. So, yeah, it turns out Peach just needed to be bounced over to the other spot instead. Bit confusing in game, but, whatever. I think the problem is it won't... As this tornado doesn't bounce you forward. Instead, it just bounces you to the left or right. If I had known that, though, it wouldn't have been much of a problem, but oh well. Now that we know that, and that is done, we are pretty much done with most of the problematic stuff. Now we just need to do the last of the challenges here, which is called Battle Royale. As also a super hard challenge. Hopefully this ends up being a lot faster, because holy crap, that was a lot of... That was kind of an awkward puzzle challenge, actually. Took longer than it needed to. It could have been done really fast, but... It was actually harder. Ooh, oh, okay, this is straight up a long battle. Well, now we're definitely gonna have to use a heal team comp. So, since this is a long battle, I think I'm just gonna Militant use Peach and Yoshi. I know I said I would change to maybe something else, but just look at how many enemies we have to defeat. And the turn counter is 18. Like, what else are we gonna do for half of those turns? Probably easier to just, like, do other stuff. Alright. Where are all the enemies? Doesn't seem like there's many. What a weird area to start in. This is one of the flamed areas, yes, but there's a lot of weird spots the enemies can go. And there's like 3 or 4 pipe locations too. So I think what we should do is move the characters to separate locations on the map right now. But not too close that they get flamed. And then from there, we're kind of just gonna have to play it by ear, really. Other than that, yeah, not much to worry about. It's just one enemy. Kinda boring. Alright, well, this turn was gonna be very easy. Pretty much have to use our protection spells now. Like our shield with Rabbids Peach, our other thing, and also our hero sight with Mario. I think I will be better off moving him here, though, so I'm gonna move him over here instead. And now we pass, and the enemies appear. Well, after this pyro goes off, of course. Oh, frick. I thought they were Ziggy, because I was thinking of other stuff. Thankfully we took out 2 of them, but she's gonna get hurt quite a bit. That's fine, but this is more of a survival battle than anything else, really. Alright. The real question now is, when in the world do I use my M power to make this work? And when do I use my crit buff, too? Because, like, there's a lot of different enemies now in Nations. It's hard to know where exactly we're supposed to even go on this battlefield. Just gonna move here with Yoshi and attack. Ask questions later. He did not hear you, unfortunately, but... about I cleanse first? Okay, somebody's gonna spawn in some of these pipes, so someone needs to be throwing back for sure. Do that with Peach. The question is, when do I do it and be safe? I don't know. I guess for starters, we need to throw her probably behind cover in the So, yeah, we'll just put her there. I have no idea where to put everyone. This battle isn't that hard. It's just that this one basically takes endurance to the next. Oh, they actually are only smashers. Okay. I keep thinking they're gonna be something different. And they don't look like Smurf Barriers either, but yeah, I guess they're just all smashers for some reason. So I guess we're just gonna have a bunch of the big boys this time around. Well, this is probably gonna be the turn we're gonna have to use Empower then, since we have to deal with so many smasher enemies otherwise. I'm gonna dash as many as I can with Peach. Oh, there's more over there, too. I'm just gonna assume all these are smashers, knowing my luck. In case you haven't noticed already, I'm kind of worried, because smashers are the hardest hitting enemy in the whole game, so... yeah, if we don't set this up properly, we could be in for a world of hurt. Literally. Yes, I say that with a astute observation. Anyway, we're gonna need to use Empower if we want to guarantee these enemies die. So, what I'm gonna do is... I'm just gonna try and figure out who I should target. That enemy doesn't seem like it matters as much on the right, so I'm gonna use Yoshi. This one, then I'll just target the other two that are closest to us first. I guess we could have made this go faster if Luigi had his steel instead. I'll use that instead, but since this is an 18-turn limit, we pretty much have all day to do this battle, and it is probably gonna take all day anyways, because there are so many enemies to deal with. Oh wait, I just realized something. This is way too small. That has to be a Ziggy. For sure. That one for sure. I guess the bigger ears, those are the ones that are smashers. So yeah, these are probably smashers, but those me ones, those are probably either Ziggies or some other weak enemies. So I think what I'm gonna do is maybe throw the characters so they're closer to one of the side areas. Other than that, I don't know what else to do. I think I'm gonna have to potentially almost... Okay, I don't want to do that quite yet, actually. So what I'm gonna do, actually... Yoshi, you're gonna go up to this higher ground and not stomp anything, but that's fine, honestly. Then, Mario, you're gonna go up to a different higher ground, but it's gonna be this one on the... Oh, actually, that is an enemy too. Alright, I didn't notice that. I don't really know where to put my characters now. No matter what we do, we're gonna take a lot of damage this next turn with all the enemies spread out everywhere. I think our best hope is to just spread our characters around as much as possible. If anything, we are spread just enough that we can heal the next turn, so that's probably what we're gonna have to do here. Other than that, yeah, this battle pretty much just takes the survival skill thing from the previous battle and just ups it up to 11. So now, instead of there being 1 or 2 enemies doing K-League, we have, like, 3 enemies, and they're all spread around everywhere. It's just so awkward. Annoyingly enough, they didn't even go for our characters I was trying to get them to target. Instead, they pretty much just exploded. Rabbids. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to heal now. question is, do I use super effect chance now? Or I guess I'll just save that for turn. Well, for sure, we're gonna take out something with Yoshi. That's what we'll do. One less enemy to worry about. And then we're gonna move Yoshi like here, I guess. I want to heal Yoshi, but also heal my other two, so it's gonna be kind of tricky. So we can't use shield here for sure. We also need to make sure we dash, that's for sure. Alright, I should figure out who I'm targeting first. Probably these guys would be better. Yeah, because these guys are guaranteed to crit. I don't like them. Almost want to take them out first. Yeah, you know what? I have a push step, and I have a triple dash anyway, so yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I want to get rid of these guys that have the guaranteed crit, because I think they're just going to cause problems for me later. Thankfully, we did crit ourselves, so we did do a lot of damage to them. Now, we pretty much have no choice but to go over and heal. This is actually kind of unfortunate that our main healer got targeted. I was actually kind of hoping somebody else would get targeted that isn't. But, yeah, what can you do? Probably gonna want to move a bit further. Right, well, we'll use heal now for rather than waiting. Then, what do we want to do? I'm probably better off just eliminating the Smasher right away. Even if it means we that supporter heal. It's probably better than doing nothing. Other than that, I don't know what to say. This is kind of a stressful battle so far. What else can I say? There are armies of enemies everywhere, and because of the setup we're doing, there's literally no end to them. Needless to say, we're kind of in a sticky situation when it comes to avoiding enemy battles. Even if they're not all the lava variety yet, there's 18 more turns to go, and still a lot of enemies to KO. Alright, well, we have Hero Sight for at least this turn, so we'll be able to do something better, hopefully, but, like, still. Ooh, one of them got burned, okay. At least one of these guys should be defeated by our hero shot, and hopefully we just defeat both of them. That would be ideal. Okay, nope. I'm just gonna push it instead, but alright, we still defeated him back. Okay, cool. Alright, that works. I'm still a little bit concerned on what to do, though. Because although we did defeat most of the big enemies, there's still more coming, you know? It's not like the enemies have an end to them, right? Yeah. Safe to say we're kind of in a sticky situation here. Although we did save ourselves, there's just a lot of enemies we have to deal with. Our best choice is we pretty much just have to deal with as many enemies as fast as we can, and I just realized I have a very good use for Yoshi's weapon that I think I can use. Speaking of which, if I had not crit that enemy, I probably would have not taken it out. So, yeah. Now, what do we do with our other characters? I'll just see if Mario can hit this enemy. If he can, that's good. And Mario will... Yeah, Mario, you're gonna use an attack and just take out that other enemy. The supporter that's up there. And then, I think I'm gonna probably just have to use the Rocket Explosion early with Yoshi. Although, actually, no, I might not need to. Actually, it's probably better to just move over here. No, wait, no. Okay, he's definitely hiding behind cover, so if we want to damage him, for sure we have to use Yoshi's Van Pound and probably a mix of other stuff as well. So we're gonna put him, like, here. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, we just needed to use that. Alright, well, looks like we caught up with the enemies now. There's not any enemies anymore, but there's gonna still be more. Safe to say, the more enemies we defeat each turn, the better. But other than that, there's not gonna be a good way to stop the enemy attacks. We pretty much just have to... What was that? He tried to lure us, but nothing happened. That was kind of hilarious. That's kind of a mixed range. I'm imagining that's probably just the other enemy I keep forgetting about. I'm gonna shield and kill Peach Mouse. I think I'm gonna have her actually going on purpose. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Sorry if I yelled, but yeah, that's a mid-boss. Not really good. Whenever mid-bosses start getting involved, then you know things are getting very serious. Alright, first I want to move Yoshi. I want to see if he can hit this enemy from there. Cool, alright. I think I actually have a pretty simple turn set up. I just need to use Yoshi to hit this enemy over... Oh, okay. He's not in range. Right, then we'll just... This one doesn't really matter. It's just gonna hit the remaining enemy anyway. So, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move him pretty much as far away as we can. Defeat this enemy, and then have Rabbid Peach probably go in and soak the hits from these next ones, probably. Because we don't want her to be too separated. We do have a fully maxed shield that I do want to at least somewhat use. Probably this thing. I actually probably move to the Pyroclasm and make myself move closer to them, but I don't know what to. But we do have a heal coming up, so we should be fine. Other than that, yeah, now we have a mid-boss to deal with. Oh, okay, they're Valkyries. Okay, well, I thought they were the shield enemies again, but it's not the case. Other than that, yeah, Rabbids pretty much just as annoying as he was before. Oh, that was bad. I haven't seen a crit in a while. Now what? None of them have any shield ability things, thankfully. But Yoshi got really weakened here. And there's still more mid-bosses coming in, too. Okay, so those are definitely the mid-bosses coming out. They're about to come out, that is. We don't really have much cover for anyone, really. Just not good. Alright, well, we're using M-Power now for sure. Because there's going to be a lot of enemies coming in. I don't have quite enough range to hit Mario with that, but that's fine. Who do I want to defeat first? Yoshi doesn't have that much range, actually, so... I'm just gonna defeat this mid-boss first. He's probably gonna be the most annoying. Not sure if that was a smart use of the super effect chance thing, but I don't have a better use for it. And besides, we have to get Yoshi up anyway, because, yeah, we kind of got destroyed by these enemies and their attacks. Alright, I'm thinking if I just use this, I might be able to take out both of them, actually. Or at least weaken one a lot. So that's what I'm gonna do with this guy. Boom! Oh, actually, yeah, okay, cool. That did exactly what I wanted it to do. Now, I guess I'm just gonna have a bit of fun, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move this guy. Or actually, maybe that's not a good idea. Nah, I'm not gonna mess with it. I want to have special attack set up for the next turn anyway, so yeah, we're gonna melee this guy. My biggest worry, by the way, is that it crashes or whatever, because it can sometimes do that. But other than that, yeah, very long survival battle, and yeah, what else can I say? There's just a lot of turns we have to survive, and so far this is not fun. So far we've had to go through pretty much every boss battles, there's several mid-bosses, and even the other bosses too. And there's not a lot we can do to fix it. It's only going to apparently start getting worse from here because, yeah, that's Caldera's up next. So I guess this is kind of just a, well, as you could say, mid-boss maybe. I'd say that. Alright, well. This turn is fairly simple. I want to make sure these enemies die at least. We're gonna just attack them right away. Turns out, that's fine. We can just defeat one of them with a dash instead. I'll actually just do this with Peach first. Alright, well, that one's dead. That one's gone. And this one will be gone. But yeah.
Huh?
Now where? Probably just here. Kinda wish I didn't have Yoshi for the ground pound, honestly, but you can do. I think I'm gonna move Peach as far away from Caldera as I can, and also probably into their own hiding spot. There we go. Use our buffs and just kind of hide and wait for Caldera to show up, I guess. And here he comes. Yeah, we have Caldera now. As if we couldn't deal with enough of these mid-bosses already. Oh, and I think I know what that one's next. It's Waluigi again. So this time we don't have the cheese strategy we could do like before. Alright, I don't really want to mess with Caldera. I think probably my safest bet is to just use a shield with Peach. Oh, and I guess not just that, but with Waluigi as well. So, actually, wait. Nah, yeah, I'm gonna use this. Just guarantee that this guy is taken out. Because it looks like we're gonna have to deal with pretty much all of the mid-boss battles. It's not that this is a hard battle, it's just annoying that we can't take more enemies at once. They're just by themselves or just in a separate spot. And it also doesn't help that because of the fact that they changed their positions, we kind of have to move around everywhere. Yeah. Not really a hard battle necessarily, just annoying because it's like fully survival. By the way, if I redid this battle, probably having regular Peach might be better. Oh, we actually get to do something, but thankfully we shielded, so we're fine. Oh, perfect. Oh, okay. He's not, bounded anymore like I thought he was gonna be. I don't necessarily hate the fact that this battle is a fun battle set or a one-turn counters thing. My biggest worry with this battle is it's just a really fun and tedious battle and a very annoying survival battle at that. What else can I say? All I can say, I guess, necessarily is good thing I made it so that I had Yoshi in my team, because I don't know what I would have done. Okay, real joke. I don't want to have to reset this battle. This has already taken so long, so I am definitely going to continue this until we finish off. Something else? I don't know what I would do otherwise. But now I'm a bit confused what to do, honestly. Alright. Who should take the blow? Mario, you know what? You're a good hero and everything. Why don't you take the blow? This guy. Yeah, not actually that bad. Haven't used our hammer yet in a while, too, so we can use that for first time as well. Yeah, cool. Now Yoshi can probably finish off the rest. And we'll probably just move our characters back. I've been kind of just moving my characters wherever. I honestly don't think I can really avoid most of these enemies' attacks anyway. I did not move much properly. Ooh, this could be bad. Yoshi might not even be able to take that out. But that's fine, we can fix it. Just need to... Alright. I imagine since we're seeing all the mid-bosses, Bowser Jr.'s gotta be last. Doesn't seem like a fair battle unless Bowser Jr. is last. So that's probably exactly who's gonna come up last. Though it's hard to tell whether it's Bowser Jr. or not, because he doesn't really have the same ears. And there is still technically one other enemy, so I think what's gonna be next is probably the lava. If he hasn't been used already. So we're gonna wait one more turn to heal, and then probably heal after that. Alright, let's see. Yep, I was right. It's the Lava Queen. I'm not even surprised. Oh, I didn't even notice he had his own scared. It's actually kind of annoying, because it means she won't be defeated right away. I'm gonna use Yoshi's attack first. Once again, we have no enemies, but now we have to wait for this last one to show up. So obviously we're going to heal up now. Now what do we have to deal with? Here we go. If this isn't a dumb segment, then I imagine this is going to be Bowser Jr. Assuming that's the case, I'm gonna have to have everyone run away, like, right now. So I think I'm just gonna best a little here. I'm just gonna have everyone run in as far away as they can. So, Tomorrow, you're gonna go up here. This actually probably would have been the preferred turn to use my... But that's fine. I guess Peach could technically take some damage, but I think it'd probably be safer to move her at least a little bit far away. Maybe here. We'll use your shield in case something happens. In case this is not the enemy I fought, but I'm assuming... This is... Knowing the way this is going, it's probably Bowser Jr. Nope! Oh, okay, never mind. What a weird change. We went through all that, and Bowser Jr. doesn't even appear. I guess, to be fair, it didn't look like Bowser Jr. at all, but, yeah. Well, that's the end of the battle. I don't know why it was just a weak Ziggy, but, all I'm hoping for is don't crash, game. Been through so much already. Just finish the battle. There we go, we made it. Whew. Not gonna tell, I was kind of nervous. That was a very long battle. Probably the longest in the entire game, and if I had lost in that, I don't know what I would have even done. Oh my gosh. Safe to say, we're gonna have to go straight into these next challenges, but I'm not gonna show those because it's already gone on for very long, so I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Sorry guys. Anyway, see ya later. Actually, wait. Probably should actually go back to Peach's castle area first. Other than that, yeah, that's the end of the now. So, it was kind of rough, but we managed to get all of the challenge stuff done that wasn't the ultimate challenges, or the special ones. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the other special challenges, the ones we didn't do before. So this is where we're going to finally do those. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Kindly subscribe. Sorry the challenges are not done yet, but there's... hopefully we'll be close. So I'll see you guys in the next video where we finish the special challenges next. So I'm going to see you guys later. Bye.